And welcome back everyone to Steel Division 2. Today with us we have YuYu playing 7th Mech Corps on a Vanguard income against Homer playing 26 Panzer on a Vanguard income as well. So this is sure to be a fun game to watch, especially on Sluisk. We have here Homer in the blue corner already starting with a FAMO 88 mil. This is the anti-air AT, that's the famous 88 basically on wheels. There's also a Commander Panther coming in early on. There's a Pack 40 that's going to take good position over here and block access to any armored push. YuYu is starting the game with some Matilda 2s, 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. He's also got some WC Dushka Recon with artillerists, good for they have the radio icon, so that's going to be good for them. We have some Panzer trees coming into the hill as well. Some Sapari PPSH tried to make their entrance into being annoying, but they were destroyed in time. PE2's already 1 minute 30 seconds into the game. There's already a PE2. He's going to be bombing the machine gun, kills the of Clara, and pins down the machine gun straight away. Over here in the center, we have some Su-76 with KV-1 combo. They're going right into the middle town on the hill. Machine guns are getting suppressed by the SG-43, but with the help of the Panther over there, there's going to be quite, it's going to be disastrous, is what I was looking for. Another Panther being called by Homer. And over here, Homer has lost the flag, so it is 13-11 for YuYu. Now, you see his name is Peach here, but it is actually YuYu. And YuYu had quite a bit of drama surrounding him. But for the people that do not know the community that well, I don't think it's worth getting into it. But for the people that are in the community, I think they're going to find this match very interesting to see. Now there's a Stug M42 coming to support. There's going to be some Stas troops going into town, quite strangely, because you would think CQC unit like that would be going into the forest. I personally find that Stas troop, Automachikis, and PPSH units kind of don't do that well in towns. It's probably just me who has difficulty with them, but really I just can't with them. I just can't. They seem to just always get shot by longer range units. So I will just bring them into the forest. Panzer Grenadiers getting destroyed by the 2-star Saperi, but now the Panzer trees SCZ Recon are gonna have their say into that. YuYu sees that, he's gonna fall these guys back. There's a Fokker Wolf 190 coming in with a 250 kilogram HE pounder. There you go. Kills the SG-43. KV-1 shooting at the MG-42 over here. Matilda is going straight here. It's a dangerous position for him, but I guess he's hoping to get some sight shots, from units going on that road. KV-1 still shooting at something. The Panzer Grenadier. Panzer 3 versus SC-76. Panzer 3 bounce most of these shots, but there you go, another spalling shot from the SC-76. Kills the Panzer 3, or was it from the M42? Who cares? It's dead. That's the important part. There's going to be a ZSU M15 coming into the map to stop that Fokker Wolf from coming back. Over here we have some Zistries Shalky coming into both cities. There's nothing really that stops YuYu from using this road. Unfortunately for Homer, that is a big mistake in my opinion, because it's so much easier for the enemy to use that road than it is to take that long detour and reinforce. So if the enemy can reinforce from this side, well, it's just not looking good. Now we have a Panther coming in that's gonna be able to deny future roads here. Fokker Wolf coming in for the kill on the PE2, but this is a fighter bomber, and oh, yeah, no. It is a little bit slow. He's gonna turn around this way, but now there is a ZSU M15. Okay, he's going back the other... I don't think he's gonna be able to catch up with that PE2 now. Over here, we still have these behemoths claiming control of the middle ground. The flag was captured by Homer, so it is back to 12-12 for the time being. 52P being called in. Over here, they do not have heat rounds though, so I wonder if he'll still be able to kill that ZKZ 251, but maybe he's there just for the Ersatztruppen. By the way, Homer is using Ersatztruppen, which is a strange choice in my opinion. I was told by Attack Power that nobody used these anymore, and now here we are. Homer is using Ersatz. Do you have something to say about that, about the Ersatz? About Homer using the Ersatz? What do you think of that? Okay, I was asking my wife what she thought, but she's just looking at me being mute. Mute as a kike. And I guess she's not gonna say her opinion. Have something to say about the Ersatztruppen being used by Homer? Wife? Okay. Alright, well, she doesn't know the game that well. She watched my videos to run the ads, but I think she just wants the money. Anyway, all right, more Ersatztruppen coming in. Got something to say about these, wife? You have something to say about these Ersatz coming in?
Very surprising.
Very surprising.
Very surprising indeed.
Indeed, Homer using the Ersatz is very surprising.
Yes.
It's not a good move, right?
Not a good move at all.
No. And that's why Homer is not really a good player, right?
Indeed.
Indeed.
There we have it.
There we have it.
Homer, there we have it.
Well, there we have it, Homer.
You should change.
You should change your tactic.
Exactly.
You are not a very good player.
Take the words off my mouth.
There you go.
There
Well,
you go.
Thank you very much for this insight. We'll be looking for the next interview really soon.
Yes.
All right.
I'll be there.
All right. We will be waiting. All right. So there you go, Homer. You have the truth being handed down to you. All right. He's calling in more Panzer trees and more Panther. There's a lot of Panthers coming in. Wait. Did that first Panther died? It looks like he died right there in the middle of the road. No, that is the Stuke M42. So I assume this is the same Panther as before. I just didn't really notice. Stas troops are being destroyed by the, what, M2A1 probably. You know, I'm always amazed at how YuYu can, know that he's safe there. He's moving these units, these cheap, weak unit. But I guess maybe he knows because he is sending some recon unit, like this M2A1. He does have recon tanks over here. He does have a recon. Yeah, so it looks like he's doing some probing with his units. And now he's gonna move the rest of them. Alright, so we have the more Panzer trees. Gonna stand over here fighting against KV-1 and Matildas. They should be able to win. Oh, do they not even shoot at these guys? Alright, Panzer tree dead from what? The Matilda. Panther A engaging transmission damage. Kills the Matilda, but he's gonna turn his sight to the M42, and it's a kill! It's a kill. The M42 kills the Panther. Wow! Oh man, I'm glad we were zooming in on that. Now there's a unit dying there. I don't know what Homer is doing. He's calling in more Ersatztruppen. My wife already said that was a bad choice, but here he is doing it again. He's got an Afkara Panther D coming in over here, so a recon tank is going to be good, but I definitely think maybe should go in the middle. There's basically nothing to destroy these Panthers, but seems like he's getting them into close range battle, which he doesn't really have much choice around here. But Panzer III should be able to deal with these guys in theory, but it looks like they're just not doing the job today. Over here in the middle, we've got more units dying. Ersatztruppen again. Famo is getting really out of shapes here. Let's take. He's not hurt. He doesn't look really damaged, but he's definitely out of shape. He's falling back. Daily coming in to support, but it looks like, wow, there is an ISU 122S over here. There's another PE2 run. Will he kill the Daily? Oh yeah, actually killed the Famo 88 mil. Wow. Okay, Fucker Wolf. Unfortunately, they are fighter bombers, so he just doesn't seem to quite get the kill on these PE2s, which highlights the importance, in my opinion, to get fighters rather than fighter bombers. Because I've dwelled in that world. I've tried to use only fighter bombers for AA, and they're not that great, guys. They're not that great. 1410 for YuYu right now. Fucker Wolf is gonna try to come for the middle for nothing actually. But anyway, the ZSU will fall it back. Over here, we still have the Befels Panther A with the Panther A here. Notice he does have a commander, but he doesn't have any leaders to go with, which seems strange. I don't know why he does that. But anyway, there's a SDKZ-71 coming in over here to try to counter these PE2s. Now that the 88 mil is gone. SDKZ dead from the ISU, no doubt. Now PE2s coming in for the kills on the Panthers, or at least damage them, makes them blind, and retreats the leaders. So overall, a very good run. Matilda's over here. One died there. One still alive here. There's a new one coming in. But, you know, this one is still alive. They were facing Panthers and they died. And the Panthers died, I mean the Matilda survived. And it kind of highlights the importance of also having bazookas in your deck. Especially if you're going to play on Sleuth. Unless you're 100% positive you're gonna capture the hill and hold it, you definitely need some Panzer Shreks in your decks in order to counter that kind of aggressive, cheap tank maneuvers. BF-109 Recon. It looks like Omer wants a good look at what's going on. He's being lightly hit by the ZSU, but other than that, there isn't any more AA. It looks like something else that the ZSU is actually shooting him. I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm blind. I'm not seeing it. But there were a couple of pops and it didn't look like the ZSU was shooting. Anyway, over here, town is mostly lost. YuYu being annoying with the half-track, I'm sure. Another Grele and another 88 mil is going for the center town, for the center map. There's the F-22 trying to stop the line of sight of these guys. They did kill the ISU 122, so that's that. There's a SU 152 coming in to support. But these are just the HE kind, exactly, just the HE kind. Looks like he's gonna try to blind shoot over these houses, which is a good tactic for sure. Honestly, I really don't know why Omer chose to get some Ersatztruppen, especially for a Vanguard deck. I think Ersatztruppen could be good in a balanced deck, as you're trying to hold the tide of enemy troops, you know, because more often you're gonna play against people who are playing Maverick. So Ersatztruppen could be a good, you know, meat shield. But in a Vanguard deck, I personally always try to use the most veteran of units and the most beefiest. So it is a strange choice to me. I think his points could be much better off into going into beefier squads. ZSU here doesn't have line of sight, so he's not gonna shoot. I think maybe Omer is trying to get his AA to show up, but he's gonna choose his street target. ZSU will have line of sight. It's really strong too because he's just on top of it. Over here, Homer is still putting up a bit of resistance. It is 13-11, by the way. More PE2s coming in to kill the infantry squad and the Panther D. Homer really needs some anti-air over here. He's gonna suffer a lot because and there you go. PE2 gets the Panther, and it's unfortunate because 26 Panther does have good AA. Although I can't remember if 26 Panzer does have light to medium AA, but personally I like to always have a couple of light medium, like the 20 mils. They're not great, but in numbers they can do, you know, some suppression, or 37 mil even, which are great, you know, just to accompany the more heavy stuff. You keep the heavy stuff behind, bring the medium AA a bit more here, and bring the light AA, you know, here in that forest, maybe, you know, here, close to enemy, just in case. Anyway, there's a Wolframen being shot. Shooting at the ZSU, but it looks like the ZSU was aware and moved before getting shot. Strange. It is strange indeed. But could have just, you know, he is fighting around here, could have just seen these things going off and instinctively rewinded his ZSU back into further out. Anywho, there's a Panzer Grenadier over here with a half-track still holding out. There's a Panther Airführer. It looks like Homer is bringing a lot of Panthers, and I did make a video that says stop buying Panthers. It was aimed for noobs, of course, because good players know how to use these Panthers, and the Panthers are actually pretty good nowadays with the new meta and all that. But it seems like Homer is having a lot of bad luck, or he's being countered perfectly by YuYu, with which, you know, YuYu is not using any big stuff, just KV1s, T-3476s, Su-76, M42s, and Zis-3. But the fact that they are finding close range into the city really helps him out here, because the Panther will do, oh, ouch, Matilda kills the SKZ. Panthers will do well at a long distance, so why is Homer bringing them close like that? You know, why not just one over here to with a recon or something to look over the road? I don't know, but anyway, he's gonna go over here, try to shoot these things down. PE2 still shooting. 59 for YuYu. Fokker Wolf still trying to catch up to that PE2, but it is so damn slow at 530 kilometers an hour with these bombs that he's not having a lot of great success. I always bring the Fokker Wolf 198.8. Well, I think 26 Panther has them. Too much Panthers, not enough medium support. Light, medium support would have made a world of difference around here. What is this guy shooting at the Fokker Wolf? This guy's about to run out of shells soon. One of my favorite tactics is to get the enemy to run out of shells, so you just kind of, you know, move planes around. Alright, Wolframen is going to try to aim at the scout. Probably not going to find a lot of success with that. More Starstruck coming in for the middle ground. These guys are dead now, thanks to the Panther. And whoever killed that guy, yeah, probably the Panther moved around. Wolframen shooting again. It's just one unit of infantry. It's unfortunate. Maybe he was trying to get the T-476 with that. Anchors a lot of suppression on the units. Panther versus T-34. Obviously, we know who's going to win there. Still shooting though. And now YuYu's going to try to call it back, but dies before he can. Panzer Grenadier coming in here. Razvedka will most likely kill it. They do have the M1 bazooka. And no, doesn't get it in time. the SVT-40 were deactivated, so they're not shooting at the Pentagon. They're not being seen as an exchange. Now there's a need for a supply truck over here. Over in the middle, it looks like pretty much everyone died. It's like, ooh, what killed the second one? That was unfortunate. Both of these tanks died. They were there for a long time now, and as such, their health might have been low. But still, ISU 122 doing a lot of damage at a long distance. So you gotta be careful for these guys. What is their armor? 125 mil. It's not the best. You know, Panthers should be able to destroy them. But yeah, it didn't happen this time. 13-11 for YuYu. Still, more of these. These are not doing well in this game, especially not against ISU 122. They're not going to do well, I guess. They look like it's an aggressive deployment. Same, they're both going here. Homer is making a mistake here. He's leaving his church open, which is gonna leave YuYu with a lot of sight. And there's a Razvedka here, seeing all of that as well. There's an artillerist here, probably seeing, you know, some of these stuff around here. It's really unfortunate for Homer, and he's being bombarded by PE2s during the entire game. And he does have what it takes to stop that. You know, like put the 88 at a certain distance, you know, that they're not gonna get shot by anything else. You need to stop this madness, but he doesn't have any fighters, and I think this is really hurting him right now. 14-10 for YuYu. Now he's starting to, you know, even trying to push for these flags. If he does capture these, oh well, there you go. Homer surrenders 22 minutes into the game. You know, Homer is a very good player. 67% in multiplayer, 70% in rank. He's a good player, but 21-12. This was a massacre. Let's be honest here. The PE2 did a lot of damage. KV1 as well. M42 killing the Panther 8. That was a complete disaster. Matilda 2 actually did quite the work. PE2s again killed a lot of stuff. PE2s again killed a lot of stuff. Matilda 2's killing SDKZ Panzer trees. ISU killing the Panthers. Oh. Panther did a lot of kills. You know, he took care of the ISUs, Matildas. But overall, for 190 points, I don't think it's just worth that much. Plus, there was no leader to create a chain of command, so that kind of sucks. This Panther A only killed an artillerist. SU, Matilda. Yeah. Yeah, not a great game for Homer. Definitely not a great game. But there is another one. So tomorrow I will try to cast it if I can. Guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you like the content. It really helps me out. I also have a Patreon if you want to support me by, I don't know, buying me a coffee. I like coffee. I drink 2 trees a day. So, I don't know. If you want to support me, do so. If not, just watching my videos is enough. But I would love it if you could subscribe. And because this motivates me to make more. Stay tuned for tomorrow or after tomorrow. I will release another video. Now that the tournament is on, I will probably try to release a lot of video as the game comes in. And we'll try to pack as much game as we can, especially from Division 4, 3. And this time I took these guys because they were the only new games available. And yeah, I hope you've enjoyed that. I'll see you next time. Thank you. Goodbye.